This is Kashmir. This is the untold story of a people united in defiance.
For 75 years, 3/4 of a century, India and Pakistan have fought over Kashmir. Two nations, one disputed land. But in all that fighting, the Kashmiri voice, the people who actually live there, has been the quietest. Hundreds of thousands displaced. Families torn apart by lines drawn on maps by colonial powers. Widows searching for justice that never comes. Mothers whose sons disappeared 35 years ago. Still waiting, still hoping, still hoping. Youth blinded by pellet guns for protesting peacefully. Just last month, 90 people killed in Pakistan, administered Kashmir for demanding political rights.
Gunshots, dead bodies.
A valley once called paradise. For 5 centuries, empires have fought over it. Today, it's home to millions whose voices have been systematically erased. And right now, as you watch this, people are dying for demanding basic rights. This is Kashmir, and this is the story they don't want you to hear.
Our land, our rights. End the occupation now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back 500 years. We're going to see how Kashmir became disputed. We're going to understand what happened in 1947.
Let's start with a story. Not a story of conflict. Not yet. A story of beauty. In 1586, a Mughal emperor named Akbar conquered Kashmir. Now, Akbar wasn't just any conqueror. He was different. He was visionary. He believed in something radical for his time. Religious pluralism, respect for different faiths living together. Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Buddhist, all had a place in his empire. And Kashmir, this mountain valley with its lakes, its gardens, its fertile soil, became the jewel of the Mughal Empire. The valley sits at the heart of Central Asia. Trade routes passed through Kashmir. Silk Road merchants came here. Precious goods flowed in and out. Kashmir became rich.
From the mines. I will give you 20 silver coins for the silk. Only 50 for the saffron. Best price in the market.
This craftsmanship is unparalleled.
Kashmiri artisans became legendary. Carpet weavers created tapestries so intricate, so beautiful.
The detail on this cabinet is extraordinary. Indeed, we must have it.
Very good, I will arrange shipping.
If you were a skilled craftsperson in 1600s Kashmir, you had status, you had income, you had a future.
आह को चाहिए एक उम्र असर होने तक, कौन जीता है तरी ज़ल्फ़ के सर होने तक.
But here's the thing about Akbar's reign. He did something unprecedented. He allowed Kashmiris to participate in their own governance. Local leaders had a voice. Religious minorities were protected by law. There was stability.
This stability, born of enlightened governance, marked a new beginning for Kashmir.
इल्म बराकत है, अदले शाही, आमाने हिंदुस्तान. The emperor ensures that the rights of all faiths are protected by law. Indeed, this respect for our beliefs, business has never been better.
The harvest was bountiful this year. We are truly blessed with such peace and prosperity.
We stand tall, for this is our home. We will not be broken.
This is crucial to understand. Because what comes next, what we'll see in the centuries that follow, will take all of this away.
All of this will be taken away.
This isn't romantic speculation, this is documented history. The Akbar Nama. Court historians documented policies. The prosperity of Mughal Kashmir is confirmed by multiple sources: merchant records, tax documents. European traders who visited Kashmir in the 1600s, Dutch, English, Portuguese merchants. Kashmiri carpet merchants' records, preserved in archives across Central Asia and South Asia, document the trade routes.
This is documented reality. The evidence is preserved. The story is real.
So remember this image. Kashmir in the 1600s.
And by the time we reach 1947, Kashmir will be unrecognizable.
At the heart of the Himalayas lies Kashmir, a territory whose fate remains one of the world's most enduring geopolitical challenges.
Later Mughal emperors were less visionary than Akbar. Some were religious zealots who reversed his tolerance policies.
Akbar died in 1605, and in the decades that followed, something changed. By the early 1700s, regional powers, Afghan chieftains, Persian warriors, instead, it became a battleground. For generations, the saffron fields have sustained us. Now, the harvest is gone.
What did this mean for ordinary Kashmiris? Imagine you're a farmer in 1720.
You've spent your whole life growing apples and walnuts on your land. Your family has done this for generations.
But now, a new Afghan warlord has conquered your valley. He doesn't care about your expertise. He doesn't know you or—
So what does he do? He raises taxes. Suddenly, half your harvest belongs to the new overlord.
Or you're a craftsperson. You've learned carpet weaving from your father, and he learned it from his father. You're skilled. You have a reputation. He demands tribute. If you can't pay, your workshop is seized. You're forced to work for the state. This wasn't governance. This was extraction. The new rulers were squeezing Kashmir for every rupee, every coin, every resource they could get. This wasn't just economic loss, it was a profound identity crisis. The prosperity replaced powerlessness. The trade routes that had made the valley prosperous, disrupted. Merchants moved their operations elsewhere, safer places, places where there wasn't constant war. The luxury goods that had made Kashmiri craftspeople wealthy? Demand collapsed. Who buys fine carpets and silk shawls during war? Saffron production declined. Apple orchards were abandoned. Agricultural workers fled to find safer villages.
A people who had known prosperity, who had participated in their own governance, who had been treated as citizens, not subjects, now felt abandoned.
Why is our land owned by outsiders? Why do we have no say in our own future? This establishes the pattern that will define Kashmir's modern history. Outsiders decide, Kashmiris suffer. This lack of agency compounds over time. This is important to understand. because it reveals something fundamental about Kashmir's tragedy.
The region didn't lose its prosperity due to some internal failure. Kashmiris didn't fail as farmers or craftspeople or administrators. They lost it because they were occupied by outsiders, because they had no control over their own political destiny.
This fundamental lack of agency would become the defining characteristic of Kashmir's modern history.
From 1700 onwards, every major decision affecting Kashmir would be made by outsiders, never by Kashmiris themselves. Watch how this pattern repeats.
The British East India Company utilized strategic alliances and financial manipulation to expand its influence, notably during the Great Game.
By the late 1700s, a new power was rising in South Asia, the British East India Company. It started as a trading organization, but gradually, systematically, it began to conquer territory.
And the British wanted it. Why? Because Kashmir sits at a strategic crossroads. It borders Central Asia. Controlling Kashmir meant controlling a gate to potential rivals, especially Russia, which was expanding southward.
Here are the terms of the treaty. Kashmir is now a princely state within the empire. You will ensure compliance.
And the Dogra rulers? Many of them were not enlightened administrators like Akbar. Many were corrupt. Many were exploitative. The corruption led to systematic extraction. Taxes increased relentlessly. And this wasn't accidental. This was policy. British colonial administrators actively encouraged Dogra rulers to maximize extraction because it meant more tax revenue flowing to the crown. For 101 years, colonialism destroyed not only the economy, but the dignity, opportunity, and psychology of the Kashmiri people.
From 1846 to 1947, that's 101 years, Kashmir was under Dogra British rule. And in that century, the valley transformed, but not for the better.
First, economically. Kashmiri craftspeople, those legendary carpet weavers, the shawl makers, were systematically undermined. A craft that had taken centuries to perfect, that had given dignity and income to hundreds of thousands, destroyed in decades. Second, educationally. The Dogra rulers, with British backing, established a system where elite Kashmiri Muslims were deliberately excluded from higher education. Hindu elites were favored in administration. Muslims were pushed into lower-level roles. Third, politically. Kashmiris had zero representation in governance. The Maharaja, the Dogra ruler, answered to the British Viceroy.
And fourth, and this is crucial, the very idea that Kashmir belonged to an external ruler became normalized.
But here's what's important.
Oppression doesn't go unopposed forever.
By the early 1900s, Kashmiri intellectuals, educated in universities outside Kashmir, why should an external ruler control our land? Why should our resources be extracted for British profit? Why are we excluded from government?
And slowly, carefully, a movement began. In the 1930s and 1940s,
Kashmiri Muslims and Hindus began organizing together. Political parties formed.
Newspaper editors published critiques of the Dogra British rule. Young activists took to the streets,
Represented something radical for the time. a secular Kashmiri nationalist movement.
For too long, we have internalized this oppression, but no more.
This movement represents the collective will of our people. We will coordinate our efforts and articulate our vision for self-determination on the global stage.
We stand united, not behind a single face, but behind the shared aspirations of Kashmir.
We will not be silenced. Our time is now.
Between 1940 and 1947, the political movement demonstrated significant expansion.
We want freedom!
The timeline reveals the institutional persistence of Kashmir's contested status, marked by UN resolutions and diplomatic documents since 1947.
And crucially, and this is so important to understand, Kashmiris didn't initially want partition.
We want freedom!
They didn't want to join India or Pakistan. They wanted independence. They wanted Kashmir to be a sovereign nation. "75 years. That's how long Kashmir has been waiting. 75 years of broken promises, 75 years of silence from the world.
75 years of the voices being ignored. But that silence is breaking.
Episode 2 is where you hear what they've been trying to tell us. Episode 2 is where the real story begins. Episode 2 is where we stop accepting the official narrative and start demanding the truth. This is bigger than politics. This is bigger than borders. This is about justice. Subscribe to Past to Future now, because what happens next matters, not just for Kashmir, but for all of us.